I just want to. I've been wanting to tell this story for a while because I brought it up here. Another thing that sometimes I love animals, but sometimes they scare me because I think all animals are smarter than we think.
Oh, for sure.
And there's also a segment I kind of want to start doing is stuff I've learned. And so this is Shayne's learning time, or we'll figure out a better title. Octopus are geniuses,
so
right?
smart.
And we really underestimate it. And there's this story I heard a couple of years ago that it haunts me to this day because I'm just like, this is how smart stuff is. So it was in an aquarium in Dallas, I believe, and there was a octopus tank, and across the way, like on the other side of the building, was a tank that had like smaller sharks in it, like probably like small nurse sharks or whatever. After every morning they would come in, there was often a missing shark from that tank. Like sharks were slowly disappearing, and they're just like, I don't know what's going on. There's nothing in this tank that can eat them. So one night, someone comes in the middle of the night to like, for some reason they were checking on something or whatever, and they found the octopus on the floor crawling back to its tank from the shark tank. And that means that it was smart enough to learn the schedule of the workers, to know that if it was caught, it would get in trouble, to know that it's got to wait for people to leave, to crawl out of its tank, go across the way to go eat stuff, and then knowing it had to go back to its own tank.
Ocean stuff actually scares the crap.
How
It
would
really does. Yeah.
How would it even know the
They are
idea
so
of getting
smart.
in
There's
trouble?
There's a video of people. They saved this octopus. It was beached. They saved it. They put it back in the ocean. The next day, they came back to that same spot. The octopus was there. There's video of this. It swims up to the person, grabs their leg very gently, like kind of basically hugs them, and then swims away. That stuff's out. And like crows are known to hold grudges. There was an experiment.
Crows give gifts.
And for months, they were literally like, yeah, they give gifts.
Well, cats give gifts too,
but
not the ones you want.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
That's actually spooky.
There's a story of a lady who would there was like a bunch of crows on her balcony, so she started like feeding them a little bit, and then after a while she started to notice what looked to her like garbage on the balcony randomly, but it was always shiny. So after she would like start feeding these crows, they would go off to find something shiny and bring it back and be like, "We got you something." And this literally went on for like years. It'd be like a bead or like a button from a coat, like an interesting coin. Like they're just like, people like shiny stuff.
Yeah. That stuff scares me because of how awful humans are to all animals. But I'm like, man, if animals ever decide to turn on us, like
that's
a
Simpsons
have
episode.
Good reason.
The dolphin uprising.
Really?
Yeah. It's Treehouse of Horror.
Dude, I that stuff scares me. And chimpanzees, like, they're so smart.
I saw one skateboard the other day. It was. I'm not kidding. I just saw it was on a
I can't even
TikTok.
skateboard, so that's impressive.
Ocean stuff is spooky for me. Like it's what's lurking in the abyss and all that undiscovered stuff, and you don't know what could be down there because it's so real, but it's still so foreign to us. And the fact that like Humboldt squids, like I think when we were roommates, I showed you this video of like a bunch of Humboldt squids, but it was in pitch blackness, and you just see a giant squid pop in every now and then.
They put a camera on a squid,
yeah.
So it showed them communicating with each other, which is they open up their tentacles and stuff, and it's really weird.
Scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, I think I saw a video where an octopus like got out of a jar.
I've seen
itself. Like it was like a pickle
twists
jar.
the thing from the bottom.
Yeah.
It understands twists.
Bro, that stuff is so crazy.
It's so crazy.
They're little Cthulhus.
Yep.
They're just
Cuddly
little
Hoodoos.
Thanks for watching this week's highlight clip.
The full audio episode is available now wherever podcasts are found, or you can click the links below.
The full video episode comes out on Fridays, so be sure to subscribe and punch that bell.
To watch our most recent episode, click the box on the right.
Also, check out our clothing line at smosh.store.
Ooh.